Hey everybody, it's Karen McCullough, and I'm really excited about my work with the keynoters in my Keynote Academy. A lot of the things that I do in the Academy is dissect how we do a great keynote. So today I thought I'd give you a tip, and my tip is going to be on the opener, the opening of your keynote. So let's just get started. When you open and you're walking out on that stage and everybody is clapping and applauding, what I want you to do is smile. A lot of times speakers are so serious and so intense they forget that one little thing, to smile. I want you to smile, take a deep breath, and I want you to kind of look at the audience and I want you to honor them, showing them that you're so glad that you're here. And then I think the opener has like 4 pieces to it. It has the hook, which is kind of what you're going to be talking about. You're hooking them in, you're bringing them in because there's definitely a problem that's out there that you're going to help them solve. And then there's the piece that I call the relatable piece. And that's the piece where you're going to show them that you're just like they are, that you totally get what they're going through and that you relate to them and that you have the experience to be able to teach them and guide them through it. I'll get to that in a minute. And then we have what's called the promise. And the promise is what they're going to get out of it. It's what you're promising that you're going to give them so that you give them information that they can walk away with. And the last piece, the whole piece of this is while you're talking, you're building credibility. So not only are they liking you and wanting you to do more, but you're also showing them that you're the one. You're the person that can qualify and that you're the person that can talk about this topic. So let's start. Let's start with the piece that I love. Once you've done your opener and you're connecting with them, you maybe have done a quick interactive piece, maybe asking a question like, who here works with difficult people? And then everybody looks around and they've got their hands up, and then you might say something funny like, yeah, if you don't have your hand up, look around. You are those difficult people. So once we've done that whole connection, I want you to show the audience that you connect, that you understand. And I call these the 2 stories you have to put in your opener. One is your empathy story, and in that you're telling them an example of how you believe, how you've been through what they've been through, how you've walked through their path. And the second piece is the authority. And that's like, and where you got the credibility and the credentials to talk about this. So as you're talking about your topic, whether it's change or whether it's growth or whatever your topic is, feedback, as you're talking, they're saying, wow, they get me, they understand me, and they see where you have the credibility to be the speaker on that. The next piece that I want to talk about in the opener, we're still in the opener now, is your promise. And the promise is like telling them, just what's in it for them. Why should they care? What is this about? It's your promise that you're giving them the tools that they need and that they're saying, man, she gets me, she understands me, and I get where I have to go because I see what's in it for me. So the promise is that piece of your keynote that's telling the audience where you're going to take them. So we're going to end it there today. So what I want you to begin to understand is that opener needs to connect. And that opener needs to tell the audience that you're there to help solve that problem. And that when you are done, your promise is that you're going to give them information that they can use to go out and actually take that into action. You're going to help them with how they think, how they feel, and you're going to, in a way, instruct them with what to do. We help audiences think, feel, and do. And that's really where the promise comes in. Stay tuned for more from Karen McCullough. Thanks.